Taurus, welcome to Aether Tarot. Welcome back if you're returning. And if you're new here, we're doing a general collective reading today. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. Flip and switch the roles if you need to. Your first card out is the Scissors. Dissatisfaction and summer fear. Now, it's like you're cutting something out that's just not working. You're unsatisfied with it. You've had enough. And it's disappointing because obviously you had some expectation that didn't work out. So, cut it out and moving on to something else. So you could still be feeling a bit disappointed that something didn't go the way you hoped it would, or this is somebody you're dealing with. What else for you, Taurus? We've got the Ram, Aries energy. A stubborn, aggressive person. This could be somebody that you're dealing with who you're disappointed in. We've got a distant friend is thinking of you. Seek out information that will help you. I'm pretty sure you had this one last time in your last reading. And we've got the broken bridge. Unsuccessful outcome to a problem. So it's like you don't give up straight away. Like maybe you should cut something out now. And maybe you're disappointed in a person and you're kind of like, maybe you feel like somebody cut you out. Maybe not out of their life altogether, but cut you out, like, as in, like, excluded you from having an opinion, having a say, having a choice in a matter. This stubborn, aggressive person, kind of like somebody just took control of a situation and didn't, allow any input from you or accept any input, or maybe like asked your opinion and then went and did the complete opposite of what you suggested, and it's affecting your life too, so you should have a say in it. Whatever this is, it's still hanging around. I don't think it's like left. I feel like it's a person that you're disappointed in with something that they've done. So I feel like you're trying to figure this out still, like seeking out information that will help you. It's like you're still trying to find a solution here to this problem, but then we've got an unsuccessful outcome. So it may be that you're just dealing with somebody who's just freaking impossible. Like you're trying to work with them, you're giving them the benefit of the doubt. You're sort of like, okay, that was just a one-off thing, or that was a misunderstanding. Maybe they keep putting it down to, oh, I didn't think you meant that. I think you meant this. And it's like, how could you seriously have misinterpreted what, that was something simple, not something complex that could be misinterpreted. It's just like a cover-up kind of thing. So you're like, okay, like maybe I need to understand this person a bit better, where they're coming from, and you're taking on, like, you're taking responsibility for what you can in a situation, or maybe a misunderstanding, and then you're trying to like figure out why would they do what they did. Maybe there's got to be some valid reason behind it. Honestly, I don't think there's some valid reason behind it. I just think that they're a control freak, and I think it's all about one particular person. So we've got a chain of events that will affect your life. And I think that that's going to come from, something breaking here. Like this bridge that just kind of can't be crossed. Because it's broken in the middle. This could be like trying to bridge two lives together, or trying to like bridge a gap. You're trying to bridge a gap between you and something you want, or you and another person. And it's like this person, I feel like it's a person just won't sort of like let you repair something, and it's like you're the only one trying and the other person is not putting their 2 cents in. It's like you're trying to work with somebody who's working against you, is how it feels. But this chain of events will affect your life in a positive way, and it may be that it's disappointing right now because you had high hopes in this person, or you may even have love for this person, but it's going to weave you into a new direction in life, possibly away from them or into something that maybe you're pushing in a direction trying to make something work, and there's something better just around the corner. So it's kind of good that this doesn't this broken bridge is going to lead to something new, something else, and I feel like it's something better. So let's have a look at this. Just trust that one thing leads to another. But yeah, it can be disappointing because, you know, you don't want to not have you don't want to not care about things in order to not be disappointed when they don't work out, because otherwise you just go through life numb. I've got a 7 of Swords here. So I feel like somebody has taken from you, stolen from you. Maybe you can't find something and you're just like, it had to have been stolen because there's no way I didn't put it in a safe place. You could be trying to suspect who may have something, but this could also just be like somebody's taken your voice, somebody's taken your idea, and, you know, like as if it was their own. And that was clearly what you came up with, what you said. But yeah, I feel like you're disappointed in a particular person. What's the 7 of Swords? Ooh, something's moving fast. Something's flying forward with this, or you're trying to move forward like quickly to recover on a matter, find something, get something back that's yours. Like you're taking fast, swift action. What's the 8 of Wands to the 7 of Swords? It's like somebody's trying to keep you confused by all your options, or you're a bit confused by all your options, like on how to handle this matter, how to handle this person, how to handle something that was being taken from you. Like, what do? I can, you know, if this was like with an employer, I can take it to like a fair work organization, government department, and get that investigated, report them there. I could report it to the police. I can you know, go and tackle it head on, you know, have that conversation in person. I can go and confront them. I can ask other people that know them. You know, like you're going through all your options. How can you handle this? And you may be like, okay, I've got all these options. What's the best one for me? So we've got 2 of Swords in reverse here. It's like you're kind of a little bit stopped by, okay, what do I do first? What's the best way to handle this? But it's like something needs to be handled really fast. There could be a deadline or a timeline to get something done. And you are trying to choose the fastest, most maybe affordable too option. What's the 8 of Wands to the 7 of Cups? 4 of Cups. Come on, don't do this. You are in action all of a sudden, and then something stopped you, and you're like, okay, maybe one of the options you chose was to just let it go. Okay, they can have it. I'm a bit sad about what I've lost. You're sad about something here that you've lost. We've got Judgment at the bottom of the deck. You're hoping that they just get their karma for what they've done. And they will. They definitely will. You're wanting them to get judgment and for something to be returned to you. 8 of Cups in reverse. return to you, and like you've done good and you want it back, or something that was clearly yours has been taken, you want it back. So maybe you have taken some action here and now you're just waiting, hoping and waiting and feeling a bit sad about like the whole situation, wanting things to be brought to justice, and they will. But that's where it starts out. So something could be lost. Somebody could have ripped you off, or you feel ripped off. Like, for example, you could have gone in to get, like, I don't know, you may have bought something brand new and you saved up for this and you're excited to get it, and as soon as you got it, it broke, and then the company refuses to give you a refund, and you know, it's just a hassle. It's just a hassle having to go through the legalities of getting things, you know, getting your money back, or getting something repaired that broke after a week, and or dealing with warranties, something like that. Okay, so who's this stubborn, aggressive person? Maybe somebody borrowed something of yours and didn't return it, or borrowed something of yours and then broke it while they were using it, and you're like, well, you break it, you bought it, but it doesn't seem like. Okay, so we've got a three of Pentacles in the reverse. At the bottom of the deck, we've got an Ace of Swords, a Wheel of Fortune, and a Ten of Cups, all in the upright. So you're doing pretty good. You know, things are turning in a great way for you. You've got these fresh new ideas. You're living in your truth, and you're super happy. Like, super happy. Wheel of Fortune's going in the right direction, but this person isn't doing too well with their work or their business or their project. It's in the reverse, this three of. So this could be somebody who's jealous of you because you're doing better than them. Way better. You're doing better because you're happy, like it's all flowing. So it's just horrible when somebody can't be happy for you, for your success, for your happiness, just because they're miserable, just because they can't turn their stuff around, or they haven't yet. So I feel like this is a person who just wants to take from other people rather than like just build something for themselves. So what's the Three of Pentacles here? Oh yeah. Oh, Taurus, the devil. This person's so toxic. This person that you've been dealing with is possibly a past lover. Somebody you've gotten over, and you've healed from it. They haven't healed from it. Yeah, this is like somebody who's trying to seek revenge. They've got toxic behaviors, addictions, possibly, maybe mental disorder, psychological disorder. What's the Three of Pentacles to the devil? Queen of Wands. I feel like this could be somebody that you know is in a bad relationship. They're being, or this is maybe even somebody that you work with that's being treated badly. Or they have an addiction. What's the devil to the Queen of Wands? It's just interesting she's in the upright, but she's in a toxic relationship, or she's got a, I mean, this person could have a sex addiction, or just Maybe this person spends way too much money, like trying to look good or trying to, you know, lure people in. Somebody's got a lot of secrets, like they're trying to hide the truth. Or this Queen of Wands, like somebody's trying to hide the truth from this Queen of Wands. What's the Devil to the Queen of Wands, to the Lovers in reverse? Feeling like this somehow related to an ex. We've got a 3 of Cups in the reverse. Like people are speaking badly about this Queen of Wands. Gossip. And it's getting on top of a person. It's getting on top of somebody. Could be because she's, I don't know, I feel like she's being attacked. What's the Devil to the Queen of Wands, to the 3 of Cups in reverse? Yeah. People are fighting with her. People trying to bring her down. Why? Because she shines brighter than them all, or because she's got some toxic behaviors? She's in the upright though, you see. It's like, yeah, she's under attack. Maybe by people at work. What's this distant friend got to do with it? King of Cups in reverse. Who's the King of Cups in reverse? So this could be Page of Cups in reverse. So father and son. So we've got the 5 of Pentacles and the Chariot in reverse, and then the 2 of Swords in reverse. Oh, here's the Queen of Cups as well. It's like there's a family a family and a child at a distance. This could be your family, but it's like they feel like they're thinking of you, but they feel kind of helpless to what they can do, though they would do anything they can to try and help, but they're struggling, just trying to help themselves right now. So why do they feel like you need some help? Because they're, I don't know, like maybe these are people that you talk to, that you confide in, and they wish they could help with whatever the situation is, this fight or this chaos that's going on, or something that's been taken from you. Like it's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's really impacting you. So they wish they could help, and these people are quite loving, but they're struggling themselves. They're all in the reverse here. They're struggling themselves. So, like, this could be wanting to help a friend that maybe isn't doing well financially, and if you had a spare room, you know, or if they had a spare room, they'd be like, come and stay with us. But they don't have a spare room. So they can only be an emotional support, but they're, you know, dealing with their own stuff as well. So seek out information that will help you. Clarify this. Yeah, because at the moment you can't make a decision on something without finding out more. We got the Temperance and the 2 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So something's quite balanced in a relationship that you're in, or that you have, or you want this balance. But right now you don't know what to do. With this 2 of Wands in reverse, something you may need to slow down because you're trying to do something too fast. You need to slow down, find out what you need to know. There may be a couple of people that can help you. You may need to slow down and have a think about it. Who would be best to ask on a matter? Who would be able to help you? Who's been through this situation before? What did they do? Gather your information. Knowledge is power. So I feel like this, whatever this experience is that you're going through, maybe you haven't been through this before. So you're trying to figure out all your options. Yeah, so I just saw the Page of Swords. So this is about communication. There could be, this could be to do with a relationship with a child as well. I just saw the King of Wands to this Queen of Wands. So the Lovers is in the reverse with that. What's the Two of... Yeah, because something's hidden from you. You may have a new love. And you're keeping this a secret, but there's like this new passion that you have. This could be you could be a secret admirer of somebody. And maybe you can't get them off your mind and you don't know what to do about it. So for now, you're just keeping this a secret. Maybe you don't even know this person that well. And so you need to kind of find out a bit more about them, because you could be like putting energy towards a dream that's not the person, that's not really who they are. So maybe you jump on social media or you find out who knows them, things like that. What's the Two of Wands in reverse? The Magician in reverse. Okay, so you may be keeping something a secret, which is a bit manipulative. Now this could be, you could be doing something, this could be to do with a child, and you may not be telling, you may be keeping something a secret from them, like as a protection, as a way of protecting them. So it's kind of showing up as a bit of a manipulative tactic. Or if you're crushing on somebody, if you've got some new, like, passionate crush on somebody, this kind of feeling of love, or somebody is like crushing on you, flip and reverse it, they're trying to find out information on you, and they might be doing it like stalking your social media, something weird, you know, behind the scenes, asking people about you, to figure out how to come forward, to figure out how to make a move. They might be asking questions about the relationship you're already in. If you're not single, they could be trying to figure out if you're single or not. All sorts of things. So yeah, I feel like somebody's doing some digging on you, or you could be doing some digging on them. Okay, so what's this unsuccessful outcome to a problem? Five of Cups in the reverse. This is like, you know, you're getting over something that, I feel like you're over something. Like you're past the, maybe you were waiting for somebody to return or something to come back, which never did, and it bothered you for a while, but now it's finally like released. It's not bothering you anymore. Maybe this is, you know, unsuccessful outcome for them, as they thought you would always keep waiting, and you're just moving on. You're coming out of this Five of Cups. You're coming out of this sad, depressed, nostalgic feeling. You kind of like you quit something. I mean, whether you quit drinking coffee, you quit sugar, you quit smoking or drinking or something, or a person, or or a way of being. And for a while, it's like you've got to consciously overcome what you previously had, even though you want to do something for your benefit, for your health or for your well-being, but you've got to like consciously still overcome that addiction or that habit in the beginning. Now you don't even have to think about it. Now it's just not even, it's like you're in this new good habit, and you don't even have to worry. So I don't know, it's like it's unsuccessful for somebody else that you have progressed to this point, because now they can't use that as a thing that you have in common anymore. It's like, say you used to smoke or drink with somebody, and it was like the social thing that you did together. Now you've quit smoking and or drinking, and you don't go to that pub anymore. You don't go, do that thing with them anymore. They still do it, and now they miss the fact that you don't do it, even though it's good that you don't, because now it's one less thing you share together. So it's one less thing that they can use to kind of like go, oh, remember we always do this together. So it could have been something that you quit doing, but it didn't actually solve the problem. So maybe it was a health thing, something you changed in your health and well-being, or your some sort of maybe dietary change, and you did it for a particular purpose because you were struggling with something else. But even though you did it, you still got that, that thing is still hanging on there. It didn't fix the problem. And so you've made a good change still, but something else needs to fix this problem. So like you could have quit, I don't know, like you could have felt like you had, I don't know, say you had IBS, and so you stopped eating dairy and gluten or something like that, because those would exacerbate the problem. But even though you don't have those foods anymore, and you no longer kind of like crave those foods anymore, you still have the problem that would flare up if you were to eat those foods. So the problem isn't gone completely away, but you've managed it. But you still can't, like you've made a change, but you still have the problem underlying there. So it's not like a cure or something. So clarify this Five of Cups in reverse. Nine of Pentacles, like you still have to keep your defenses up. So you could even have been a drug addict, and you have quit drugs, and you have left those, you've cut those ties with the people and everything like that, or whatever. You're doing pretty good, but you know that you have to keep your defenses up, because you could easily fall back into bad habits if you were in the wrong situations around the wrong people at a vulnerable time in your life, or when something wasn't quite working. Like you have to keep something strongly guarded in this particular area, so that you don't relapse. And that could be for anything. That could be for anything. Like you could know that you have a weakness to a particular place or person or a situation, and so you're not going to put yourself in around that person or in that place. It's like you do fine when you keep yourself away from certain things, but you have to keep this guard up, or you feel like you need to keep this guard up to protect yourself. Like maybe you don't want to go to a certain place because you don't want to run into a particular type of person, and you're fine as long as they're nowhere around you. But you don't feel like you would do well if you ran into them or something like that. Ooh, Tower. Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, and we've got this Knight of Swords in reverse and a Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It's like these two people, whoever they are in your life, like they just, like this Knight of Swords, he just wants to fight. This Knight of Pentacles, just have it to come in and take whatever's yours for themselves. These two, whoever they are, they seem to get around, like you could have been avoiding these people, but they still show up anyway. This Tower is like you're doing everything to protect yourself, you're doing everything to guard yourself, and these two karmic energies just kind of like come in and fucking sabotage everything. They just tear down all the freaking hard work that you've done. And they bring this passion with them. Like, so it does feel like this is like a couple of people, you quit sugar and they turn up for tea and coffee, and they bring that pack of biscuits or that home cooked cake meal or something like that, and they're like, come on, just this one time, and you've been like 6 months or something, you know, religiously without. This is somebody, yeah, they do not care how well you're doing. They're coming in to just tear it all down heartlessly, destroy what good work you've been doing. And you had gotten over this, and you had like kept yourself really good on track and guarded here, and they're just coming in to just destroy it. These people waving their wands around. So let's see what your advice is. What's the reading? Yeah, don't want this to go too long. So yeah, just take how it resonates, but this is in your future position. So whenever it's in your future position, it's like that you can now take steps and create some measures to have this not happen, because this is only going to happen when these guys show up. So if you know who these people are in your life, and you can avoid them coming around, or you can make yourself scarce, or I don't know, hopefully it's not a work matter where it's unavoidable, but if it is unavoidable, you can prepare yourself for this. Something's going to happen here. Prepare yourself, or don't catch up with these two. Don't go have that drink with them. Something can be avoided if you can avoid these guys. This Tower could be possibly not crumble all the hard work you've put in. We've got explore your ancestry and unlock your heart at the bottom of the deck. So why is this? What is it about your ancestry? You could find out that you come from a particular bloodline where you're gifted. Your bloodline has a very, there's something powerful about your bloodline. And there could also be somebody that you discover is in your family ancestry that you've never met. And this could be, okay, there could also be some sort of genetic, I'm so much getting health with this, like health, or like maybe addiction, or something you're trying to overcome. And there could be somebody in your bloodline or in your ancestry that you find out also has this genetic trait, and it could seriously help you, because maybe they have discovered something that's a solution or a cure or a way to manage it, or I don't know. Explore your ancestry. There could be some answers there. So work on your ancestral patterns. Your personality is essentially a mixture of your karmic tendencies and certain characteristics you have inherited from your family. While some of these inherited characteristics are extremely helpful and allow you to expand on the talents and abilities you have brought with you, other more suppressed aspects could be holding you back from becoming all you are destined to be. This card asks you to examine how the shadowy, unrefined aspects of your parents' behaviors have crept into your life and are limiting your growth and maturity. Some of these behaviors could include being pushy, harsh, opinionated, controlling, manipulative, domineering, wanting things your own way, consistently sweating the small stuff, self-sabotage, selfishness, playing a victim, using guilt as a way to punish, etc. To recognize these behaviors in yourself could seem a little confrontational, especially if you have spent your life trying to be as different from your parents as possible. Yet it's only through confronting your limitations that you can evolve into someone who lives their life consciously and autonomously. Yeah, there could be like a behavioral pattern that you see that's like, I mean, even some people even believe that like alcoholism is a genetic trait, and there may be like a gene like that where it's like for certain people they can't, it's not a manageable thing, in that it's you can't have one drink and just manage that there. Like, you're better off with none than one doesn't stay at one. And it's not like something like, I think some people develop alcoholism, and I'm not saying you're an alcoholic, I'm just trying to choose examples that seem to come from like a genetic health trait or something. This could be a behavioral thing too. Just anyway, something that you dig into, you may find an answer to a problem that keeps reoccurring or keeps being a struggle in your life. It keeps bringing in a tower moment. It could even just be like, you know, you could be choosing men that are like, you could be like a narcissist magnet or something. Like, people just, you know, seem to be attracted to you, abusive people or karmic people, or there could be something you explore in your ancestry where you find out that there's some sort of bloodline curse that's been put on your family that you can lift, which is why like these patterns seem to repeat from like generation to generation. Whatever it is for you, there's something to unlock here. There's a key there that you can unlock that mystery. So Taurus, this is your reading today. I hope the messages are helpful, and if you like the video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the subscribes, any confirmations you send me. And I will be back in 4 days time, so your next reading will be on the 12th. So look out for that. Keep your notification bell on so you get an update when that drops, and we will talk again soon. Take care and bye for now.